If you've been wondering how hard you can push your skin in the summer to repair sun damage, stay tuned. I've got a story for you. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 21 years. In this channel, we talk about skincare journeys because it's never one thing that fixes our skin, right? It's usually a combination of things. I have a lot of people asking me about summer sun damage and sunspots and the like. And it seems like past a certain age, you go out into the sun, maybe you have a sunny summer vacation with your kids, and one day on the beach and bam, you've got a new sunspot. It's so unfair, but it happens to all of us. And so maybe you want to pile on the retin-A and all the acids, all the acids, just to try to get rid of that. Is that a good idea? Well, I can tell you that easier and gentler is usually better in the summer. Why? Because there's more sun damage coming. I just remember a story of a friend, and this is actually before I became an esthetician, and she had some pretty bad melasma going on. She was really young. I don't know why she had so much melasma. Really young. Gosh, I was what, 25? Yeah, that's young, right? That's young for melasma, I think. And from what I've seen. And she hadn't had any kids. So she went to this dermatologist that was a few doors down from where we lived, and she just pummeled her skin with hydroquinone and glycolic acids. She was using sunscreen, but she just was on, and back then they didn't think to make drugs like not so harsh, like topicals, hydroquinone, like the thought of making it not quite so harsh or tempering it with some antioxidants was just not in the consciousness of the skincare era back then. So it just wasn't a thing. Skincare, people thought, was just one cream in the morning, and at night. So she did this whole series on this hydroquinone, and she worked so hard, and they got lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And then we went on vacation to Puerto Rico. And I mean, we had so much fun. We were into jet skis. We were everywhere. We were out in the sun so much. And the very first day, her sunspots popped right back out. And they were like the size of quarters on both cheeks. And when you're 25, she was really embarrassed, and she put on zinc oxide back then. They had, anyway, it was, she just kept her cheeks like covered in a white blanket of zinc oxide, just white, right? And it still got through. The things that are going on with melasma, though, is that they're hormonally driven. So I see it even being triggered by heat. So, we did a lot of partying there. We had a lot of fun in the sun, and they just popped right back out. And if you think about it, hydroquinone is cytotoxic. It's really hard on the skin, and that's why they usually have people go on and off of hydroquinone to give the skin a break. And I'll always remember that, how hard she worked, how diligent she was with it, and how easy it was to keep it bright and corrected in Indiana, right, where it's cold and we have our summers, but we don't have Puerto Rican sun. And then the second she went into the sun, the skin just said, nope, I'm just gonna go right back to where I started, because she was pummeling her skin into submission. She was pummeling the pigmentation process. Just her melanocytes just blew out. No, she wishes they would blow out, because then there would be no pigmentation there, which is probably a little easier to cover up. But yeah, I'm so glad that nowadays people know to temper these harsher treatments with antioxidants and vitamin C and all these good things that help nurture the skin. The theme of this July is repair and protect from sun exposure. And I just want to say that I don't ever do deep peels, a series of peels in the summer. I don't really like to do fibroblast unless I know the person is an indoor person. They're bookworm or something, and they're just not a big water person, they don't like to be outside that much, then we'll do it. And I can usually tell by the amount of sun damage a person has and how old they are, if they are an outdoor person. And there's nothing wrong with being an outdoor person. It's just that doing a series of peels in the middle of summer it just doesn't work. That's why I say we need to repair and protect our skin by doing our regular routine in the summer. Especially if you know you're going on vacation, just lay off your retinol, the retin-A's. Just take it easy. You cut them in half. If you're doing a retin-A, I would definitely go off a whole week before you go in the sun, because you can really get. I mean, I have my niece went down to South Florida for a vacation, and nobody told her to go off her Epiduo, and she was blistered. She had such a bad sunburn. Repair and protect for the summer. It's more protect, I would say, and prepare without doing the deeper stuff. Hold off on that until September, when we have to be cooped up inside. I say love your skin all summer. Don't try to beat sunspots into submission. You'll have plenty of time to do that once September rolls around and it's time to really work on the repair of sun damage. You guys, I'm so excited. We are having a sale, 4th of July sale, for 20% off of the Time Master Pro. All you need is to be signed up for my mailing list, and you will receive the code to receive 20% off the best-selling Korean-made Time Master Pro, which is ultrasound and LED. So it's got 4 different colors of LED. So it's a red, blue, green. You can turn it all the way off, and then all colors on. So I guess that's sort of a 4th color, white. And it also has ultrasound that's very, very deeply penetrating, and a little bit of EMS. And so this is plumping. It's Korean technology. I cannot believe what a huge seller this has been. It's just, people just love this. It's 10 minutes twice a week, which is also a reason people love it, because it's just so fast. Happy 4th of July weekend, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye now.